No intro, just a bit of banter, different from the usual video. Make sure to smash the likes and subscribe. But I have to preface, everyone's cool, and this ain't beef. This is just a response. This is content. This is content. Shout out to George and Elijah. They did a debate on George's channel about Mohamed Kudus, of their views on Mohamed Kudus, and obviously Tottenham being linked with him. But the reason why I'm making this video is because I got called out. So as a content creator myself, I must use my content brain. I say I must use my content brain. This whole thing was Elijah's idea, funny enough. But yeah, everyone's cool, by the way. This isn't, I don't know why people would think it was personal or anything. I'm cool with both George and Elijah. And I got called out by George. So let's go back to the debate. They're debating about Kudus. And I'm going to address everything. Let's go.
Charlie. People like that.
Do you not see?
Let me go back. Sorry.
But it depends on how you break down the data to decide how much they're actually worth in it. Because, like, I haven't watched Kudus that much in it. So what did I do? I went to West Ham fans and asked them. I asked Mike's, I asked his chat, I asked Charlie, I asked people like that.
Did you not see when I came in? Mike's ripped into his opinion about Kudus, and what did he say? I was pretty much right.
First thing. So the context is that Jay did a stream. Funny enough, this is the first day when I came back from holiday. Jay did a stream about Mohamed Kudus. He was crushing out. George redirected, and then he obviously didn't agree with Jay's opinion on Mohamed Kudus. So then I jumped in as well because George called me out. And said, Mike's was saying on my channel under Lopetegui that Mohamed Kudus and Paquetá and Bowen are all being held back, or the West Ham players are being held back by Lopetegui, which I still maintain, by the way. And now he's changed his mind, sort of thing. What I said that George was right about was that, because I did say that on George's channel. That's what I said he was right about, by the way. And that's what I said he was right about. I didn't say your whole opinion of Mohamed Kudus is right. I'm in the wrong, whatever, because I still maintain my opinion of Mohamed Kudus. We had a discussion on the stream on what the kind of player that Tottenham need. Tottenham need a goal scorer. Goal-scoring winger, in my opinion. They need someone that's gonna, elevate them to the next level almost. Because their attack right now, Kudus, it would be their best attacker, but that's not saying much. I said someone like an Mbeumo on that stream. I think an Mbeumo would have taken them to the next level. I did also say though, Kudus would be a better fit to Tottenham than Chelsea because he's better at running into space than he is trying to break down a team. And under Thomas Frank, you've seen how his wingers and his attackers play. He would be a better signing for Tottenham than Chelsea. Just my opinion. Do I think Tottenham will get him due to the Tottenham tax? No. Obviously, we'll discuss that more another time. But that is what I said. I said George was right about what I said on his YouTube channel because, well, I did say that. I still maintain that Lopetegui did hold some of the players back, which is why I think some of these players should be doing better under Potter. Because I know a lot of people that watch my channel don't rate Potter, but is where it is. I rate Potter. But at the same time, I've also criticised Potter. At the same time as well, I did also say Potter would need better midfielders if we're going to be successful under him. I said that on the first day he came in. Because everyone knows the midfielders he had, like Caicedo, McAllister, Basuma, etc. You know what I mean? Like, he needs better midfielders. We've got Alvarez, Ward-Prowse, etc. The only time you can really play how he wants to play is Paquetá a bit deeper. I do think Potter should have played Soler more last season as well. In my opinion, I've been saying that, but yeah, that's what I said. I didn't say, George is right about Mohamed Kudus, and I'm wrong. I didn't say that. I said what I said on his channel, he was right about. Wait, I forgot to press play. Shit.
About most of what I was saying. Mike's was feeling a little bit salty.
But the thing is, I talk to Mike.
You know what Mike's like?
I talk to Mike very much every day.
On the stream. Yes, Mike's is a salty guy. I've noticed.
Yeah, but I speak.
Man said Mike's is a salty guy. George, how dare you? How dare you? I'm not salty. This is the thing. The reason why I'm not salty is because I've been calling out Mohamed Kudus, I'd say since March, maybe late Feb. Obviously, everyone knows I was also defending the guy under Lopetegui. I gave everyone a blight really under Lopetegui, apart from Alvarez and Mavropanos, basically. I'm pretty sure. But I'm not salty about him going to Tottenham. I've pretty much said you guys can have him, but it's not a case of saltiness. I'm not losing Dimitri Payet. sort of thing. I'm not losing Dimitri Payet. I'm not losing Declan Rice. It's Mohamed Kudus. It's like Payet also had 1.5 seasons at West Ham, but Payet was generational. Mohamed Kudus to me is not generational. Mohamed Kudus can be a very good player in a counter-attacking system, but the problem is he plays a lot of positions, but I don't think we know what his like outright position is in terms of on the right or in the middle. Is he a specialty in either? So I'm not salty, but let's rewind it quick so I can rebuff all these points.
Just feeling a little bit
Yes,
salty.
but the thing is,
Ripped into his opinion about Kudus, and what did he say? I was pretty much right.
Let's be honest, George, as well. When I broke down what Kudus is good at and what Kudus isn't good at, didn't really have much to say about it. Let's be real. Because I wasn't just saying about F Kudus this and all that. I broke down why he wouldn't be a good signing for Tottenham and what Tottenham need. But he would be a better fit than he would be at Chelsea. And what he's good at, he's not a possession-based player. He's a counter-attacking player. I broke down what he's good at. I never said he was shit either. I don't think he's shit. But I just don't think he's the player that people make out to be if they don't watch West Ham week in, week out. That's my opinion.
About most of what I was saying. Mike's just feeling a little bit
yes,
salty.
but the thing is, I talk
Mike?
to Mike.
You know what Mike's like?
I talk to Mike very much every day.
On the stream. Yes, Mike's is a salty.
It's funny enough, me and Elijah do talk every day, basically, now.
I've noticed.
Yeah, but I speak to people in his chat because I have West Ham fans in my chat. I ask them. They tell me the same thing. Kudus ain't really that, bro. Like he ain't that. Like he's good, but he ain't that. And it's like if I'm getting it,
had a guy, yeah. Well, you got friends, yeah. They might have a girlfriend, but they don't really want to be with that girl anymore.
Oh yeah, these are my favorite analogies when it comes to football. Is when you reference like real life situations like girls, for example. It's the best like analogies for football in my opinion.
They're just doing everything they can to try and get out of the relationship, but they're not gonna, they don't want to break up with them, but they're gonna do things that make you want to break up. Yeah, they're not gonna be saying the good mornings, gonna be ignoring messages, gonna be doing things on a mad. They're just gonna be acting out of character. Yeah.
But they want to sell Kudus to us.
You don't want to be at West Ham.
But they want to sell Kudus to us, though.
That's the thing. We want to sell Kudus for the right price as well. We put Spurs tax on the whole thing. Sort of thing. So we wouldn't mind, but imagine Daniel Levy and David Sullivan actually trying to negotiate a deal. Like that is like I've said this before. That is crazy to me. I did also say though I maintained the opinion on what I said about the whole Lopetegui thing as well, which is why I referenced the whole survived the Lopetegui thing in Jay's stream. Because it's still below my name. I still maintain he is legitimately the worst manager I've ever seen, like at West Ham and in the Premier League. And I'll argue that with anyone. In my era, by the way. In my era. Because people are going to say like Paul Jewell or some shit. But yeah, I maintain my opinion. But this is all in the fun of the game, people. This is all in the fun of the YouTube game. See? No animosity. Just footballing opinion. All a bit of fun. I think me and George will probably run up a stream in the next week or so. We'll try and arrange a time where we can do a Kudus debate. But yeah, that's my response, bro. That's my response. I will be live at 8 to talk more about Mohamed Kudus and West Ham's general transfer strategies and shit like that as well. Tottenham and Chelsea both in for Kudus, West Ham in for Malik Diouf, etc. But yeah, subscribe to George and Elijah. The original stream will be in the description as well. Go and watch their full debate. And yeah, chat to you guys in a bit. Take care.